Hello everybody, my name is Leandro Rodriguez. This is the second video assignment from English Conversation. Today we are talking about a very controversial sport. It's a sport that I've never heard about, but this is my first time and I'm glad to know about it. Well, I have to say that I do love sports, but any sport that would put my life at risk, I wouldn't practice it. So after watching the video, we have the first question, which says, do you consider Uskashi a dangerous sport? I say yes, I do, because participants and spectators can also get hurt. So any sport that, as I said before, that puts my life in risk, I wouldn't go for it. So the second question says, what do you think of these people? I think they are trying to make a point. They are trying to test themselves as well, and I think that they find it very, let's say, interesting. Probably they get what they need, adrenaline, but as I said before, this is a very, very dangerous sport. Second question, which sport is more dangerous in your country and why? Well, I would say that boxing, because you might get hit in the head and get your brain damaged. About the book, we have the exercise B, which says, read and study your book, Hot Topics 1, Chapter 2, Silly Sports, work with a partner. Well, work on the following exercises. The exercise 1 says, exercise A says, read the statements, write true, T for true and F for false. Go back to the reading and look for the answers you are unsure of. The first sentence says, the writer believes that sports must be competitive, and the answer is true. The writer believes that sports must be dangerous, and the answer is false. Extreme ironing is a very old sport, and the answer is false. Extreme ironists almost always compete outside, and the answer is true. Some companies sponsor extreme ironing teams, and the answer is true. And extreme ironists don't like people to know their names, and that is true. About the exercise B, it says check the items the ironists must carry with them. So they carry ironing board and clothes. That's basically it. What do ironists get points for? And the answer is how well they iron. The third one says, what else do they get points for? And the answer is where they iron. Okay, about the reading, which is on page 18, we have the following direction. It says, read the statements and write T for true and F for false. Go back to the reading too and look for the answers you are unsure of. And it says, Sonia Thomas ate 12 lobsters in 38 minutes. False. Competitive eating is Sonia's job. That's true. Sonia is a member of the I False, and the answer is true. Sonia is the best professional eater in the world, and the answer is false. Professional eaters are fat. The answer is false. Professional eaters play golf and tennis. False. The most important competition is a hot dog eating contest. The answer is true. About the second part of the reading exercises, it says, answer the questions. What two things are most important in competitive eating contest? Well, speed and the amount you can eat. Name 3 different eating contests. Well, we have Nathan's hot dog eating contest, chicken wing competition, and the Maxwell Bowl. Well, let's carry on. On the page, 21. Yes, we have the exercise. Exercise, great. This is about the reading skills. It says, finding the main idea and supporting details. Every paragraph in a reading should have a main idea. The writer often starts the paragraph with the main idea. The writer then uses details to explain the main idea. Write the main ideas of each paragraph in reading 1. Then add 1 detail from each paragraph. Okay, about paragraph 1. The main idea is extreme ironing is a sport because it combines physical activities and competition. Detail. Running and football are sports. Paragraph 2, second paragraph, main idea. Extreme ironing is pressing clothing in very difficult places. Detail. Ironists must carry irons, ironing boards, and wrinkled laundry. Paragraph 3, it says, main idea. Extreme ironists compete in some amazing places. Detail. Contestants iron while climbing rocks, mountains, or trees. Paragraph 4. Main idea. Extreme ironing is not a joke, and the detail is there are about 1,500 ironists worldwide. Okay, about page 22. So we go with exercise part 2. It says, read the next article to find the answers to these questions. The first question says, according to the writer, which of these activities are sports? Well, golf and baseball. That's what it says. Number 2, how did he make his decision? The result should be based on the competition, not judge or judges. Yes, that's what he says, what he states in the reading. Do all athletes participate in sports? No, because dancers and skaters are athletes and they don't participate in sports. Number 4, is everyone who participates in a sport an athlete? And he says no, bowlers and golfers don't have to be athletes, and that's for true. Okay, about the next exercise, about the vocabulary work, we have guess the meaning from context. Match the words and their meanings. What clues do you use? Okay, result, decision. Determine, decide. Influence, affect. Inspire, referees, people who make sure that competitions follow the rules. Athleticism, physical ability. Curling, a game, and participate, take part in. Okay, here we go. Reading skills. Understanding the writer's tone. When you read, it is important to understand the writer's tone. Is the article objective? In other words, does it simply give facts? Does it give both sides of questions? About the reading, is this reading objective? Why or why not? It's not objective because the writer is presenting his point of view of the subject matter. So for something to be objective, it might take different opinions from different people in order to make a decision, but he's just expressing himself. So it is not objective at all. Identify some points that readers might not agree with. Well, something that readers must not agree with is that some people consider NASCAR a sport. Some also consider gymnastics a sport. Some don't consider golf a true sport. And this is what it is. Yeah, let's see. Page 24 now. Yeah, page 24. Do you agree with the following definition of a sport? Why or why not? The definition is a human activity that is competitive, has a definite result, requires physical activity and or a physical skill. I do agree on it. Yeah, definitely. The second one, would you rather, well, would the writer of Reading 3 agree with this definition? Why or why not? Well, I would say that yes, because this writer gives examples of sports such as baseball and basketball, and these sports fulfill this definition. They totally do. So thank you for watching the video. This was my video recording from English Conversation to Task. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you.